back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a Q&A just so you guys can get to know me a little bit before I go into the series of story times that I have for the remainder of 15 Days of Shanea. So to begin, if you see me looking down, I am looking at a piece of paper that has all my questions on it just so that I wouldn't forget them. And if you guys aren't following me on Instagram yet, you might want to, because that's where I ask for questions or for content suggestions, like what you guys want to see me do or talk about. So to stay on my to stay up to date, I would say look to Instagram. So follow me at Sha SHA .NEAA, and let's get to the video. How old am I? I am 20 years old, but I will be 21 on the 15th, hence 15 Days of Shanea. I was not born as a single child. I was born a twin, so I do have a twin sister. Her name is Shanea. We will be celebrating our birthday together this year, as we did basically every year except for last year. Last year was our first birthday, spending it separately. But this year we have a lot planned for our birthday together. We're also going to be celebrating with some friends as well, so I may or may not vlog that process, or I might just show you guys like some clips or something of what we do over that time. But I do have a twin. I am from Baltimore, Maryland. Yes, I know Baltimore's the ghetto is what everybody say, but it's some nice parts of Baltimore. I wasn't raised in like the suburban parts, I would say. I was raised in like the nice, quiet neighborhood for the most part. From like my younger life, we lived over West Baltimore, where, excuse me, it's a little bit more fun over West Baltimore, to be honest with you. Like, it is really dangerous, but it's more fun over there just because you have, it's a lot more children over there. Like, Northeast Baltimore don't have too many children until you get to like high school. That's when like you see more people and you get to know like a lot more people. I mean, some people that was raised over here, they do say like it was a lot of kids in the neighborhood, but the neighborhood that I lived in over here had no children. We had a library at the end of our street, and that's probably the place where you see the most children, because all the children in the neighborhood go to the library to hang out. So I would say it's got its pros and cons to living in like the good parts versus the bad parts. It's all about the neighborhood that you live in, who you are as a person, if you're willing to go outside and make friends, or if you aren't. So I don't know, but how many siblings do I have? I have 7 siblings. Oh, do I have 7? Yes, I have 7. I have an older brother on my mom's side, a twin. Then I have a younger sister on my mom's side. Then I have 2 older sisters on my dad's side and 2 younger brothers on my dad's side. Oh, so I have 8 siblings, not 7. I don't know why I don't be counting my twin sister. I don't know, but I have 8 siblings. Alright, so my favorite song. Alright, now I would say my favorite song is I Hate You by SZA. I know, but it is really speaking to me like in this time. And I love SZA anyway. Like in high school, I was a really big SZA fan. So I feel like maybe that's why I love that song so much. And also because I just feel it. Like, you know, like you ever been through something and it makes you feel like you hate somebody. And it's like, you can't really control your feelings because they go like back and forth. So like you kind of torn between whether you hate them, or you just like hate the way they make you feel type of thing. Is like, that song is giving me those type of vibes. And I really like that. So I would say I Hate You by SZA is like my favorite song now. Even though it just came out like, I think last week it just came out, but anytime I hear it, I just get a vibe. Or like, what's the other one? Dang it, what's the other song with her and Tyler Sign? Good Days, is that what it's called? I don't know. I'll put it like right here if I got the right name or not. I don't know. But my alter ego song is I'm Her by Queen. Anytime I hear that song, turn that song on, it's just like, I don't know, it do something to me. Like, it make me feel like I'm that girl. You know what I mean? Like, it puts me in a vibe where I want to like get cute and like take pictures or go somewhere or do anything. Like, for my birthday last year, I stayed home. I literally did nothing but flat iron my hair and cut it And then I spent it with my son and my son's father. And I played that song probably like 5 times. But it made me feel good on my birthday. So I would say that's my alter ego song. Like, I put it on for any event or anything that I want to like feel up, feel, you know, like myself, I would say. Definitely do it like that. What helped me get through my first year of parenting? I would say having patience with myself and also having a good relationship with God. And when I say this, I mean like praying, asking him for guidance, asking him to give you strength and patience. And also, one thing that I failed at doing as much in my first year of parenting is taking care of myself as much. I feel like, matter of fact, I'll go into a different video on that, on the first year of parenting and caring for yourself, because self-care is very important. And that's one thing that I wish I would have taken more heed to, opposed to mainly focusing on my family aspect of things and like focusing on being a mom only. I wasn't focused on being myself, but that'll be in another video. Having patience, strength, and letting God, you know, guide me to things that I cannot control. So just praying that God, you know, he helps me out and growing my patience, and he helps me through this journey of losing sleep. I am a very sleepy person just naturally, but when you have a kid, it's totally different. Like, you are more tired. Like, regardless if you feel like you're always tired or not, have a kid, you're gonna really be always tired. But asking him to guide you through everything, through every little step that you need to take with being a mom, as far as changing diapers or bath time, or, you know, a cranky baby or anything like that. Prayer definitely works, and it'll calm you down towards the nighttime too, because you'll feel like someone is there listening. Now, if you're not a person that believes in God or really heavy on religion, you could take another step as to writing in your diary and, you know, giving whatever higher power you believe in, asking them to guide you and to take you through every step and to get you, to where you want to be in your parenthood or in your co-parentingship. Always just look for advice or for mentorship. I know it sounds weird to say mentorship with a parent, but having another parent be there to guide you or to give you some advice about how you can go about things definitely is helpful. And believing in yourself that you can do it regardless of how hard it may get, that definitely will impact you in your everyday life as far as raising your kid, you know, raising yourself into a parent. That definitely will help you gain your confidence in being a mom or being a dad for the most part. Another question was, if I could go anywhere, where would I go? I've always wanted to go to Hawaii, and mainly because it just, all the stories that you hear about Hawaii or pictures that you see about Hawaii and the people there, it just sounds like it's a very upbeat and positive place. And if anyone in my life is watching this, then you know that I'm a very positive person. Now, some people may call me mean, but for the most part, I'm very positive. I love to be around happy people, and it's also beautiful. Now, the one thing that I did hear about Hawaii that I'm not too excited about is the fact that everything is very expensive. Like, I heard that a gallon of milk over there costs like $5 or $10, and I don't know how I feel about $5 or $10 milk. I mean, I don't even drink milk that much anyway, but $5 or $10 for a gallon of milk seems like I won't be eating scrambled eggs. But I will say, it still looks very beautiful, and I also want to experience their culture. Like, the way they eat ramen noodles is totally different. I forgot what it's called, but I've been watching it on TikTok a lot. It's a lady that makes ramen noodles the way that they make it in Hawaii, and it looks really good. Like, it's a fancy version of ramen noodles. But Hawaii is a place that I always want to go, and if I could pick to go there like in 5 seconds, Hawaii. Another person asked me, how am I doing? I'm kind of in between like a progression state. So now, me myself personally, I feel like within my first year of parenting, I lost quite a bit of myself. But at the same time, I still was, you know, there. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit emotional, but I'm in a progressive state because I am slowly but surely getting back to my old self. So as far as, you know, like want to talk more often and not always being as tired or as grumpy. Also enjoying the things that I always used to do. So reading, cleaning, taking care of myself. Also, I'm more into working now, like actually being away from my kid instead of being at home and working. So that's a pretty big difference that I have had to adjust to, which I didn't have to adjust to for a while, mainly because my son's father was the main breadwinner of our household. He would go to work and I would stay home and take care of our child. However, things are becoming a bit different now. I am now working myself and I am getting things in order so that I can support myself and support my child more than I have. So I would say I'm in that progressive state because I'm progressing from being a stay-at-home mom to being a working mom. And if you guys would like to hear how I feel about working and also how I feel about the vaccine while working and being a breastfeeding mom, let me know. I will do a video on that. So type it in the comment section or you can hit my DM on Instagram and I will make a video about that. So to sum up how I am doing fine. I could be better, but I am grateful that God has put me in this progressive state so that I can progress and get to where I need to be and be successful. My favorite style to do on me as far as my hair, I would say I love to flat iron my hair. That's one thing I really like to do, mainly because it's a little bit easy for me to do it. Like, it doesn't take long. But another style that I really like to do on my hair that makes me feel good is, I would say, a ponytail. And not like, well, my natural hair ponytails make me feel good as well and like cute. But when I say a ponytail, I mean like the ponytail, like a low sleek back ponytail. I feel like they just look beautiful. Like, I don't know, it makes me feel classy throughout the week, or like a bit of elegance to whatever looks I'm doing. Makes me feel really good. So, oh, and I like to curl my hair. That's another one. Curls definitely give me like a touch of oomph. So I probably will be curling my hair maybe after my birthday, or I might curl my hair for my birthday. So I will be posting a video of how I curl my hair via, well, maybe it's my natural hair and I might curl my weave, but we'll see whichever one I curl, and I'll post a video and show you guys how I curl it and what I use and all that stuff. But another question someone else asked me was, what made me start YouTube? Okay, so let's see. If we go back to, I want to say 10th grade is when I really started watching YouTube like heavily, like kind of got addicted to YouTube. And I started watching D&B Nation when they was on YouTube, like in the early stages. I think it was right when they had DJ. Yeah, if you know D&B or the Prince family, they were called D&B Nation at first when they had their one son DJ. So I started watching them around that time, and it made me really want to start YouTube and like maybe see like what happened, because their first videos they were recording on their phones and just, you know, like doing reactions and stuff like that, and they were really interesting and entertaining to me. Now they aren't. Now I feel like, you know, they do a lot of clickbait. I don't like clickbaity type of content. I also don't like over exaggerated content. Now for them and some of their fan base, I think because their fan base is a little bit younger, that suits them. Me on the other hand, that's not something that I like. But I do watch Bianca's videos from time to time, like her morning routine or her night's routine. I don't really like watching their cooking stuff. But that's off track. They made me start thinking about doing YouTube. And then as I started to watch YouTube more and more over the years, I started to feel like, whoa, I had to look a certain way or do like certain content in order to start YouTube. But then I believe once I graduated from high school in 2019, I started thinking a little bit more about doing YouTube. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm in college now. I started watching college vlogs and like tips and stuff on how to go through your freshman year and still be successful and things like that. So, oh, well, excuse me, after watching those, I was like, okay, I can do it. It doesn't really make a difference. Anybody can really make YouTube videos in 7th, 3rd. So as I started to do those things, I was like, okay, well, you know, I'll be good. Do it. Then I got sidetracked with being in school and having fun with my friends that I actually didn't make any videos. But once I got pregnant, I started to like try to test out how I would feel vlogging myself. And I have a lot of videos still of like vlogging, but really they was like practice vlogs of like how I would feel looking at myself talk, or how did I feel listening to myself basically talk out loud. And I was like, okay, cool, you know, I kind of get it. Then I took a YouTube mastery course on how to edit videos, how to make thumbnails, how to do a description. Also, if your video was inspired by a person, how to link them in the comments, things like that. And so that kind of gave me the confidence boost in order to start YouTube. But I actually didn't end up starting YouTube until I figured out what kind of content I wanted to do. So as you can see, my first couple of videos was about hair, and I do want to do hair content on my page. However, a lot of people do still want to get to know me as a person, so I will be doing like some personal type of videos, but for the most part this page will be about beauty or about hair itself, and I'll be letting you guys know how I feel about certain products, how I feel about certain hair companies, how I feel about my hair in general, or natural hairstyles. I'll be showing you guys some natural hairstyles that I do on myself. So starting YouTube was a really long, drawn out process on actually making the decision to do it or not. But I'm glad that I went through with it, and this is the step to, well, one step to my YouTube journey. And if you guys want to continue to be on this journey with me throughout YouTube and learning more about YouTube as I go, I will update you guys. I'm not gonna say like a certain time, but I will update you guys on my milestones that I hit with YouTube, and I will also keep you guys posted on things going on with me, like personal wise. I'll do those as well, and continue to watch. If you guys would like to be a part of this journey with me and see how I grow, how Mason grows, how my channel grows, subscribe and hit the like button and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.